Here's how you can turn a plain pumpkin into a stunning dried flower arrangement, perfect for fall. Hey, it's Sydney from Forever in Bloom. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful pumpkin dried flower arrangement. This is such a fun craft and a beautiful piece to add to your home decor for this fall season. Here's what you're going to need. First, you're going to need an artificial pumpkin. You're also going to need a filler, and for my filler, I'm using moss. I like using this moss because it's a fall color and it does a really good job with the dried flowers. You're also going to need a hot glue gun. You're going to want a pair of scissors, and you're going to want an assortment of dried flowers. For my dried flowers, I'm going to be using Gumfarino. I'll be using white. I'm going to be using yellow straw flowers that are perfect for this craft. I'm going to use some dried baby's breath as a filler. I'm going to use some greenery, such as this celosia. I'm not sure if I'll end up using these zinnias, but this is a variety of white zinnias. They dried beautifully, and I like having some neutral colors in there as well, so I may add a few of these white zinnias to it. I have a variety of yellow and orange flowers. These are some dried and pressed black-eyed Susans, as well as some dried marigolds. These are going to look beautiful in this craft and go really well with that moss. I love this orange color. It's perfect for fall. As well as some dried and pressed black-eyed Susans. We're going to start by trimming this stem. Now that we've trimmed the stem, we're ready to add the moss. Time for the hot glue. Then add your moss right on top. Now we're ready to add dried flowers. As you start arranging your flowers, don't be afraid to mess up. As you can see in this video, I started with this textured grass and then later moved to a different type of grass around the edges. I also switched up the flowers that I used multiple times, so my recommendation is that you don't glue anything down until you're perfectly happy with your arrangement on your pumpkin. I also recommend mixing up texture and height. This really makes your design pop. And most importantly, don't forget that your arrangement doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to make it your own. Every time that I make a pumpkin, it turns out a little different, and that's what makes homemade crafts so special. And here is my finished pumpkin. I hope you had fun with this pumpkin craft today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun crafts and farm updates from Forever in Bloom. See you next time.